God's ways and thoughts are higher than our ways and thoughts. Very good morning, friends. Isaac was old enough that he could not able to see clearly. So he said to elder son Esau, "Son, I do not know the day of my death. Go out to the field and take game, make a sorry food, and bring it to me. I will eat and bless you." Rebekah overheard what Isaac told Esau. Rebekah loved Jacob and asked him to bring two goats from the flocks, and she made a wonderful, delicious meal that father loved, and asked Jacob to pretend as the elder son. Jacob obeyed the voice of his mother and went to Isaac and received the blessing of the firstborn. Friends, Isaac intended to bless Esau, but Jacob received the blessing of the firstborn. As far as the heavens are higher than the earth, the Lord's ways and thoughts are much higher than our ways and thoughts. Let's yield to Him. His ways and thoughts are higher than our ways and thoughts. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Blessings of the Lord never runs dry. Very good morning, friends. Now Esau returns back from hunting and makes a savory food and brings it to the father Isaac. Isaac gets the shock of his life, and he trembled exceedingly, saying, "Where is the one who brought me food and received the blessing?" Now they both realized that it was Jacob who deceived and received the blessing of the firstborn. Esau cried out bitterly, asking Isaac, "Father, bless me. Do you have any blessing left for me?" Isaac replied, "I have blessed them, and indeed he shall be blessed." Esau cried out continuously, asking, "Do you have one blessing left for me?" And Isaac blessed Esau by saying, "By your sword you will live." Friends, Isaac blessed Esau. The Lord's blessing never runs out. If we cry out to Him, He will surely bless us. His blessings never run out. Have a blessed day, friends. Bye-bye. Run to the throne of grace. Very good morning, friends. Jacob deceived Esau and received the blessing of the firstborn from his father Isaac. Esau hated Jacob because of this. He decided to kill him after the death of his father Isaac. Somehow Rebekah got this news, and she asked Jacob to run for his life and flee to his uncle's house for safety. Friends, what do we do when we commit a mistake? When we done something wrong, where do we run to? The Bible tells us, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." The Bible also gives us a solution. "Let us therefore come boldly to the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need." Friends, let's run to the throne of grace. Ask God to forgive us and give us mercy and grace so that we will be helped in time of need. Run to the throne of grace. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Why live? Very good morning, friends. Rebekah asked this question to Isaac. Why live? I'm sick to death because of the Hittite women, the daughter-in-laws whom Esau married. What if Jacob takes a wife from this land, and what good it brings to us? Why live? Friends, at some point in our lives, we would have asked this question, why live? When life throws junk at us, when we face challenges, failures, rejections, we naturally tend to ask this question, why live? But God has an answer to this. Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, it says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and future." Friends, we live to fulfill God's plan and purpose in our lives. We live to glorify God. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Whose footsteps do we follow? Very good morning, friends. Isaac and Rebekah were so displeased with their daughter-in-laws, whom Esau married from the land of Canaan. So Isaac charged Jacob, saying, "Do not take a wife from this land. Go to your mother's father's house and take a wife from the daughters of your mother's brother Laban." Isaac followed the footsteps of his father Abraham, who sent Eliezer, his servant, to find a wife for his son Isaac from his own family. Yes, friends, whose footsteps do we follow? Paul says, "Follow my steps as I follow the steps of Christ." Peter says, "Christ suffered for you," leaving a model for you to follow his steps closely. Yes, friends, Jesus was a perfect example and a role model for us to follow. Let's follow him. Let's follow his footsteps. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.